Hi everyone, it's me, Cheryl, coming back to you. I recorded a little bit earlier, so this is the next day. Yeah, I think I did it Saturday, yesterday. And you know what? I fibbed about the date. It is actually the 26th today, and I think I told you it was like 28th or something. I have no idea what day I'm on or what. I'm lucky I know what planet I'm on half the time. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Cheryl. I am with Yarn and Hook and currently Boltz Bagz. Well, I'm still with Yarn and Hook too. And I'm just going to kick back for a few minutes. And what I do is I crochet, and I also have recently started making bags. Mainly, well, they're project bags and handbags. And, you know, more and more of my customers are using my vinyl bags as I make clear vinyl on one side and material on the other. Started as basically a challenge to make a clear project bag, and I always wanted to make handbags. I can go back to probably 2008 or 9, and I started making handbags, but I wasn't good at it. I mean, the bags were okay. They were simple cloth, and I didn't have the right interfacing to make them what I wanted. They were simple floppy bags. They were decent enough. I have one of them here. I made a couple for my mom. They're at her house. I didn't have the right machine. I didn't have the right interfacing. You know how that goes. It was always a dream of mine to make bags. And then I got into the higher end stuff, and I got the Juki in the beginning of the year, and it's taken off from there. So yeah, and I'm doing a lot more bags right now than crocheting, but I finished an object the last 2 nights because I had to take a break from sewing for 2 reasons. Let me show you. My heart is sickened. I was working on Dawn and, oh, they're right here. I was working on Dawn and Pat's orders at the same time because they both have hot pink crossbody straps, okay? So I was using the same thread. So I made these straps, and I said to Wynn, I said, you need to go back there. Take a look at my crossbody straps. Shelly and I were on, I made her market bag. That was the first time I used that because that was quick. Chucky already cut them out like a day ago. Excuse me. And they were fast. They were like, zip, done. So we were on, and I made, one was a gift for his buddy Kevin. Has really done a lot for us since Wynn's off. And I wanted to do something, and he didn't want nothing. So I said, fine, I'll do it for your wife. So she likes market bags. So I said, you know, reusable shopping bags. So I said, easy breezy. So I made her a beautiful market bag. And if you want to see, I made her a different kind, but if you want to see what I made, it was out of a different material. It was out of this print. This is the print I made for Kevin's wife. And the print I made for Shelly is this one. So if you want to see the market bag I actually made, go to Shelly Sassy Stitches and you can see it. This is an adorable print. I love it. Anyway, I made the market bag. I made the one, and then I came back and I made the other one with Shelly, talking to her. And everything was fine. And I started the crossbody straps. I said, well, I'm going to keep working like usual while we jib-jab. And I'd backstitch, and I'd be like, what in the world? And then I'd be stitching, and they were skipping, and I'm like, this thread is jacked. I never seen nothing like this. And I'm going and going and going. I'm like, holy bejeebus. I had to keep ripping threads and going back and going over it. And if you've ever sewn leather, you know that when you sew it and you pull it out, you're now leaving holes in that leather, so it's basically ruined. Unless you can come back in and sew exactly over those holes, you've just ruined your leather, okay? So let me show you what it was doing. Okay. This was just, I mean, I was a mess. This went on for days, okay? Days. It was doing this. It was leaving marks in my leather from my feet. It focuses. Don't know if you can see that. And then it would like, let me find a skip stitch. There we go. Skipping stitches like mad. See that? See that? All skip stitch. Look at this. I could put my fingernail under there. Look. Not good. So I did everything I knew to do. I ruined 2 crossbody straps. That's the whole width of my roll of vinyl. Vinyl, aka faux leather. Same thing. Y'all hear that horn? Sometimes my mom's car gets a mind of its own and it starts beeping. The alarm goes off. And the cat's like the hood of my mom's car. 2 straps destroyed. Destroyed. I kept trying to... These are the 2 I ruined and we couldn't fix them. Chucky even came back. But then, well, these are better, but I'll explain. Just sad. Not a happy camper. So I kept trying to fix it. I went in the manual. I even pulled the thing off and tried, like it said that your what was it? Your timing. So I tried to follow a video on how to do the timing, and he's like, I won't mess with that. I'm like, be quiet. I went on my sewing group, and for 2 days they tried to tell me everything it was. This machine has been cleaned and oiled. I used 3 different needles that were used maybe like one down, and then I take that needle out and I do another one. My needles are not cheap. Trust when I tell you that these leather needles are not cheap. Oy vey. 3 needles that didn't even have any use on them in the trash. Kept changing thread, kept changing bobbins, cleaned my bobbin case, cleaned under. I did everything. Finally, I said, I got to call Mr. Martin, and I got to call him now. Mr. Martin is the one that had my machine when I couldn't figure out what to do with it, and they didn't do something right. And he took it, it came in my house and left my house, and I didn't have it the whole weekend when it first got here. He has a Bernina dealership. He's my neighbor. I could throw a stone at him. Wonderful man. Love Mr. Martin. Good guy. I called up. His son was there. He said he'd be home later afternoon. I tried to explain to his son what was driving. And he said he'll have his daddy call me in the minute he gets home. So when he called, I said, oh, Mr. Martin, I need you to save me. I have orders. I have people expecting their things. It's bad enough I'm waiting on interfacing. And now I had to order more vinyl because I don't have enough to do their orders. This is it. This is all I have. And I need 3 crossbody straps. I need Leonard's. And I need wristlets. And I only have 1. And I only have 1 card holder. Oh, I need these too. I need more vinyl, and I'm not even sure. I should have enough. I ordered 3 rolls. So I said, I'm in trouble. I have to get these orders done. And I said, I have been having days worth of problems. And I sat and I cried and everything because I love, oh, by the way, her name's Tilly. I forgot to tell you. There's a story behind Tilly. If somehow I forget later on, remind me to tell you Tilly. There's a story behind Tilly. So I explained it, and he said he'll be over shortly. So he rides his bike over. He comes in, and I was talking to a customer, potential customer, and I was doing an invoice, and I was doing something else. I was busy. So I stayed out in the living room with that, and Wynn brought him back here. And he was telling him, and he showed him what we did and stuff and explained what was going on. Because Wynn was even back here trying to sew and figure it out. Thought I threaded my machine wrong, which I did. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I threaded the one thing counterclockwise instead of clockwise, or I don't know. Because I was so upset, my brain just went bleh. Anyway, you know, you got a $1,500 machine going on the fritz. What's the first thing you do? You go in panic mode. So, he fixed it. It was the timing, which I would have never been able to fix. And what he said was it was the screws. It was, the screws weren't tight enough. And, the screws weren't tight enough. And I guess because, I mean, this motor's no joke. This motor goes. And if I put it full force, I could probably drive it right through the wall. I mean, this motor goes. It just loosened the screws over time, and the feed dogs weren't down enough, which is what was causing the marks on my leather, which is not good. I was like, why suddenly are there marks on my leather? My work went from professional to crap, and I was bawling. I was like that worked up that I could not believe that the expense of this machine, and all of a sudden I have garbage work. Oh, I was so upset. I wanted to just jump out a no-story window. We live in a trailer, you know. I could probably put my leg out, and I'm short, and almost touch the ground, sitting half on the window. But I wanted to plow myself right out of it. That's how upset I was. So God bless Mr. Martin. He fixed it. I haven't touched it since because I was working on a baby blanket. And I had to do the admin part of the business. I had to do the closing of the PayPal stuff and that. I had a lot of stuff to do, administrative part that Win cannot do. Yeah, I got to do it all. Anyway. And I'm kind of stuck. I can do those 2 crossbody straps, but I can't do anything else. And I can do a new order I just got. I could do that bag, and I can do Pat, I can do your leopard bag. Other than that, I'm... Hi, Bear. I'm at a standstill. And even Jane, I have her bag cut. I'm waiting on her hardware. I have Dawn's interfacing coming. I have the pink coming. I have this coming. And I have Jane's hardware coming. I've never been set back so much in my entire life. And yes, I understand stuff happens, but my nerves are shot-tolled. And I already lost a week when I got set back making masks for everybody because everybody was like in a panic and needed masks around here. So I'm a little bit stressed. So now I'm not doing any masks unless I love you and you need them. That's it. I mean, I'm not saying don't be afraid to ask me. I'm not saying that. I'm just not advertising and I'm not taking orders. That's not I didn't want to do masks to start with, if y'all remember that. But I would never not, excuse me. I would never not do a mask for somebody. I would never. You want a mask, I'll take care of it. I would never be an Ahab the Rahab. Instead of saying a-hole, I'll say Ahab the Rahab. Yeah, I would never be like that. It's just not who I am. So there's the story of my last couple days. And Dawn, Pat, I am so sorry. I'm falling behind. I feel like a schmuck. But I can't help what happened. I mean, as you can see, perfect crossbody straps. They even had the hardware on. Had to cut it off. Destroyed. Just, I want to cry. I want to scream. There's nothing I can do with them. I can't even salvage them. There is nothing I can do with them. The only thing I might be able to do with them is use them for D-rings. There's some parts I could cut. So I'm looking, like on this one, I could use parts of it for D-rings. The connectors for D-rings. But this is jacked. There's nothing I'm doing with this one. This is... Cats can play with it, I reckon. Nah, he don't want to. He's looking at it like, what do you want me to do with that? He don't give a fig Newton. So, I have some ideas for videos. And bags. As far as they'll coincide with one another. I got a lot of different materials, okay? Like, I just got some new vinyl that this one person I have sells, one of my suppliers. Oh shoot, he's throwing up. That's why he didn't want nothing. He throws up a lot. Why does a cat throw up a lot? Come here, buddy. Oh, it's okay. Mommy will get it. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta take care of my son. Okay, sorry about that. Whew, I don't know what I was asking you now. Anyway, I think I was talking about new to me supplies. And I know you guys don't know half of the stuff I have. I know you don't. Nor could you possibly know. I have all kinds of hardware. I have all kinds of vinyl. I have all kinds of knits that can make bags. You all have no clue. I have the stuff. Have a friend / customer. Hi, Alicia. I told her I would snap some pics for her. And I'm wondering if my best bet isn't to actually kill two birds with one stone and do a video / here's your choices. Because that might be the better way. And then somehow break it down. Somehow. I'm just so like overwhelmed with everything that, and even with Chucky being off, he's a help, but he's not, because he doesn't understand, and it's not his fault. He doesn't understand a lot of things. Like tonight, we did a lot of cutting and sewing kids' patterns out because Buggy's having a baby, and I want to do stuff for Liam and Soph too, not just, his name's Frank. I call him Little Frey. Frey. I gave him a nickname. I did not do a blanket yet for Liam, and the only reason Soph has one is because it's one of my mom's that she really wanted, so I let her have it. That purple one I made her. Is it the purple? It's the granny one that I showed on a chair. I believe it's on my community page. And the big teal one that I made her that she absolutely loved, Buggy got that. So Buggy and Matt have that. And the pillow I made her is actually with her. She loved that pillow. She has that. That's the only pillow she went to sleep on in that hospital. She didn't want no other pillow. She screamed bloody murder till that pillow was under her head. That was the only pillow she wanted. And her blanket that had to be on her. But I did not send that with her. I let Katie have that. So I want to make Liam a blanket too, but I will also want to make Soph one like this so they have something handed down from me special for them. But for right now, the only thing I'm crocheting for the baby is this. The rest I'm sewing. I'm sewing him. I asked Buggy if she watches my video. She said, no, not unless you link me. I said, good. Keep it that way till I tell you. Her mom does though. Hi, Kathy. I know you'll watch. Wynn and I were doing patterns today because, again, I'm at a standstill with my orders, basically. And I was doing computer work I had to do. You okay, buddy? Come here. You okay? You okay? You tay-tay, baby. You okay, Punky? Come here. You purring. You purring. You okay? Eat up, Punk. Mom. Can you see him? Oh no, wait, you'll see him. Mom. Come on, come see me. Come see me. Tom. There him go. Hi, Mom. So I'm going to make the baby at least one romper. I'm making him diaper covers, and I'm making Liam like big boy pants because he's going potty and stuff like a big boy. So I'm going to make the boys matchy diaper covers and big boy pants. And I'm going to make Soph, Liam, and Frey matching slash coordinate shorts and tank tops or t-shirts. I don't know yet, one or the other. And I'm going to make, let my thread go, son. And I'm going to make, I don't know if you've ever seen them. I did. I went ate poop. They have, instead of bibs, it's like a kerchief, and they're called drool bibs. Hey! Get over here, you little monkey butt. Look at what he's doing. Look at. I'm telling you, look at this. And it goes all the way down my hallway. $15 spool thread. They think they're funny. I got to make those sock things you put on, on thread. Oh my God. But look at this face. Tell me, how can you ever get mad at something this beautiful? Say, how can you get mad at me? I do pretty rewards. Say I no get trouble. Say my mom loves me. I could never get mad. I love them too much. Yeah, so everything's together now, and those patterns, if you've never sewn clothing or done patterns, even I had trouble. I was like, holy flip and flip. Because if you've ever looked at a pattern, like Berta's famous for this, and I've done Berta patterns, only I didn't cut them out. I traced them because I didn't want to ruin the pattern. Because they're not printed, you buy them. I cut newborn, 18 to 24 months, and size 7-8. And you had to follow your lines, like they're color coordinated, broken lines, solid lines. Yeah. So now that they're all cut and pasted, all I have to do is give Win the, we're going to pick the fabrics, and he'll sit and cut clothing out all day long at his leisure while I work on what I can back here as far as my orders and stuff. And today's Sunday, so I'm hoping some of my stuff comes in so I can get you guys' orders rocking. Otherwise, I'll just start Donna's order, or, you know, I'll work on what I can. And then I'm going to bang the kids' stuff out as I can. So yeah, you're going to see some of my sewing skills that I can and do. I've made my own clothing. I've made clothing for Win. But I love making babies and kids clothing. Love it. I used to love doing it. In fact, I even was Boltz baby boutique for 5 minutes. I never went anywhere with that either. But I used to make diaper covers all the time, and little naughty hats, stuff like that. Little baby outfits, newborn baby outfits. Oh, and I want to make at least one receiving blanket because I have a lot of flannel. And burp cloths, did I say burp cloths? Win cut them out. All that stuff is quick. And I have a serger, so yeah. So that's on the agenda. So I'll have that video to show you all that good stuff. And definitely a video showing off all my materials. So I can say, this is what you can pick. This is what you can have in your bag. You can mix and match. You can design your bag any way you want, any funky way you want, any classy way you want. There are so many options. And I have rolls. I mean, that is leather. Oops, I forgot I'm on a thing. Those 2 rolls are leather. Those big rolls back there are leather. All that up there on the shelf, except for those 2 things that are interfacing, is leather. All that down there on that shelf, I hope you can see it, is leather. And then out in the car, I have another 3 big rolls of leather that I have to bring in. I have a lot of it. Oh, and then down there, that's all small rolls of leather. And then I have more coming because I had to order small like that. So, and just to clarify, if you look this up, it's called faux leather vinyl, marine vinyl. It's all under that. And to make it very clear, I am an insane animal lover. I wouldn't even kill a snake, and I hate them. I think they're the devil. I would never have a real animal anything in my home. So let's be clear. It's not real leather. It is not. I would never have it. I couldn't bear the thought of knowing I would have a cowhide in my hand. That would sicken me. So honest to God, it's not real. It would never be real. Even if I could, I wouldn't do it. I would never do it. Never. You could pay me $1 million and I wouldn't make you a real leather bag. I wouldn't touch it. it sickens me. I wouldn't have a real fur. I wouldn't, never. Oh my God, never. So I don't want anybody to think I'm saying I sell real leather bags or something like that. It's faux leather, vinyl, marine vinyl. It all falls under the same premise. So yeah, I think I'm going to close and upload this. And what is it? It's, well, you're going to get 2 videos in one day, I think, because I'm not going to wait to post this. I'm going to let this upload, and then I'm going to go jump right into showing you what I got, because I think that's important, and that's basically for Alicia, but it's for everybody. But I promised Alicia that I'd show her. I think what I'll do is just show off my vinyl and my hardware, and then I'll do another separate video on just my knits, because I'll blow your mind. And knits make beautiful bags. That's what that cartoon bag is made out of. One of the first bags I ever showed, it has like cartoon on the front. You just have to interface it correctly and you got a nice bag. So, or maybe I'll just show stuff and start making bags to just quick sale. You know what I mean? Wristers that I can quick sell. Or at least get them cut and separated. I hate being at a standstill and not being able to work on orders. I feel terrible. I feel so bad. Again, Dawn and Pat, my sincere apologies. My sincerest apologies. But I'm going to go over your invoice, Pat, and see what else I can make. I can do your leopard bag right now. Right now. That's the first thing on my agenda. And if I can't do anything else on your order, then I'm going to jump right to your order, Donna. Jane, I can't do anything on yours at all until I have the hardware, because the hardware starts immediately. The only thing I could probably do is, oh, I can't because I ordered your zippers. I can't even do that. I ordered special zipper tape. I can't do anything with your bag. Cannot, because the zipper tape matches the hardware. Can't start your bag, but it is all cut. Wing cut it all for you. It's ready as soon as your hardware comes in. I can get on it. So, that said, I'm going to show you the blanket I crocheted. I know somebody in my comments, I know I need to get to them. I read most of them. I just haven't gotten there. I am so sorry. I'm bad with email. Now I'm getting bad with comments again. Please forgive me. I apologize immensely. But I did see somebody said about I'm just doing bags. I'm not. I just haven't crocheted. I forgot how good a hook felt in my hand. But this is Krista Secret Yarnery's Drunken Granny, done in Scuba Red Heart Armbury. And I don't know what the measurement is, but I can tell you I did a little big. I think there's like 45 rows and then 2 single crochets. So let me tell you what we got here. 150,000 tape measures, and you can never find one in this joint because I have too much supplies. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, and can somebody link me in Amazon? I flubbed up yet again. I want to put charms on my bags, and I keep getting the wrong. I got these dumb double jump rings. I don't like them. What are the jump rings y'all use that are good for... I need them, please. And I hate that it says made in China. I'm throwing right through the window. Okay. Measuring tape. Where are thou? Oh, did I tell you I got, I'm getting beautiful metal tags made. Oh, I gotta call them tomorrow. They haven't sent me a proof yet. I'm so upset. Not upset. Just what is taking them so long? Don't know. Measuring tape. That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. Okay, so. Oh, the story about Tilly. The camera stopped again. I don't know what it did. Okay, so the story about Tilly. Let me measure this and I'll tell you Tilly, and then I'll let you go on this one. So this is 36 wide by, I didn't measure, I just went by sight. Like, okay, that's big enough. I have no idea what it weighs, or what it measures. Oh, 36 by almost 36. It's 36 by 35. How did I do that? No, it's not. I lied to you. It's 36 by 36. Someone tell me how I did that. It's 36 squared. Hello. Yep, so that's what we got. 36 squared. There you go. It's beautiful, isn't it? I was going to do booties, but I changed my mind. And Billy sent her a lot of hats and stuff crocheted, so I'm not going to do that. She sent her a bunch, so she doesn't need them. So I'm not going to do any hats or anything. Maybe I'll do a knot hat or two with his romper to match his romper. But I don't know. I doubt it. I just like making them. We'll see. Okay, story about Tilly quick. When I was little, my mom took me to her friend Elsie's. She had an ice cream shop at the Oryxburg auction where we used to go to when I was little. And I'd be a little, as my mother called me, a bitch on wheels. And apparently I was a bitch on wheels frequently because she was a hairdresser. So we go to her hair salon. And whenever I was bad, she got the mannequin head after me. She called her Tilly. But whenever she got this mannequin head out, I'd scream and frickin' bawl and run like for the hills. And I'd jack my butt up real quick. So whenever I'd be out of line and we'd be at Elsie's, Mom would look at me and say, "You want Tilly, don't you?" I'd be like, "I'm so sorry, I'm not going to listen, I'm going to listen." And that would be the end of me being the bitch on wheels. I straighten up might quick. No more of that crap. So Tilly here started acting up and I said, "You're going to be a bitch on wheels, aren't you? I wish I had Tilly to get after your ass." That was it. I called her Tilly. So she's Tilly. Now I got to tell them that I use profanity in my video. I'm so sorry, but I had to tell a story in the way it was done or it wouldn't be funny. So, yeah, that she's Tilly now. And my pouch, everybody names their pouch or their sleeve when they get weight loss surgery. And my mom used to say, "Grabble Gertie grumbles all the time." That used to be one of her sayings. Well, Grabble Gertie, she grumbles all the time. So my pouch is Gertie. So now my sewing machine is Tilly. So she gives me shit. She's going to get a mannequin head after her. And what's so funny is I wound up being a licensed beautician since I'm 18 years old. Went to beauty school, well, Votech. When I was 16, I started Votech. So I was around Tilly all the time. And then I went back for my teachers in 2004/5. Yeah. Funny. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm 33 minutes in. Thanks so much for spending some time with me. I'm glad you were here with me. If you're new to my channel, I really hope you stick around. Give me a thumbs up if you like my content. And I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to say my little thingamabobby's right there. Please hit that little, where my icon is. And hit the notification bell and the all so you get notified each and every time I upload. And please do share me with your friends, family, social media. Again, I make crochet items now and again. I'll try and fit more in. And I sew bags and, as you're going to see, clothing. And whatever else. I might do some home decor. I do envelope pillowcases. I love making those. But yeah, I hope you'll stick around and we get to know one another. I've made a lot of friends on this beautiful platform. For life, I've made people that mean the world to me, and I'm very, very grateful for that. I have 3 that I hold very, very dear, well, actually 4 that I hold very, very dear in my heart, that I love and I would do anything in the world for, and that's Billy, Dina, Shelly, and Laura. I would frickin' do anything. I would crawl through frickin' glass for those 4 people. So yeah. And there's others that mean a lot to me too. So, but those are the 4 that I put on a pedestal and I love with all of my heart. So I'm very blessed to be that close to those people. But, you know, like I said, there's others. that, you know, you form bonds with and stuff. This is more than just a place to sit and jibber jabber. This is a place where you can truly have a family and a community. And the crochet people in this, the crochet people are not people, they're family. And we're all blessed to have each other. So with that said, I'm gonna bid you adieu. And I will be back. I'm going to go through my invoices again, see what I can make for Pat. And I'm going to see what I can, I'm going to stand still on YouTube, Dawn, until I get that doggone interfacing. But, it did say this week it's coming. So that's a good thing. I did get a tracking. It just didn't, it said it's in transit is what I got. So that's a good thing. Arriving sometime this week. So it's probably in limbo. So that's a good thing. And Jane, your hardware should be sometime this week. She's usually fast to ship that hardware. So I'll be busy this week. And I got to go in to see John to pick up more calico for liner. So busy week this week. Tomorrow I got to make 2 phone calls. I got to call John. I got to call about my tags, which I'm excited about. Question. I thought about this. Should I get the butterfly on my metal tags like I was going to, or I know this is going to sound crazy, should I get a little goose, because, you know, my mom's my goosey. The butterflies on my business cards and that represents my mother, but she was my goose. What do y'all think? Kind of torn here. These are I didn't even say anything to Billy or Win about this. Just kind of thought about this. The tags weren't made yet. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'd really like to hear your thoughts on that. A goose or a butterfly? What are we doing? What do you think? Because they'll change them any way I want until I'm satisfied. And she's only doing a paper draft before they actually do the tags, obviously. They're not gonna just go for the gusto. So, all right, guys, I'll be back. I love you all. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Stay safe. Wash thine hands. Don't forget in between. Sing happy birthday 2 times. Wear that mask. Please, please, please. It doesn't work unless it's over your nose. No gaps. Down under chin. Please, please, please. And don't wear gloves and go like this. Dear Lord Jesus, don't do it. And make sure you have hand sanitizer. If you go into the store and stuff, please be safe. Be safe, be safe, be safe. I love you all. God bless. I'll see you soon.